This is the true story of one DJ chosen by his fans to travel the world and make music.
This is Laidback Luke.
Find out what happens when DJs stop being DJs and start getting real. The Real World DJ Edition.
Hey, what's up? It's Laidback Luke and welcome to a new vlog. Today I flew from New York to Amsterdam and from Amsterdam to Rome, and I just got into my hotel room and just in time to take you through a couple of questions you guys have asked me on Instagram and Twitter. To be able to become a really good DJ takes you years and years and years. Most of the times these DJs, and I should actually say producers, that get famous and that get booked because of the tracks they have put out or the tracks that crossed over into the top 40 are just really producers. They really didn't dive into the whole DJing thing yet. And so what you get is all these famous names that can only just grasp the basics of what DJing really has to offer. Because you know, I'm a very big family man. I have 3 kids and I love being with my family. But my passion in life is first of all producing music and second of all DJing and touring. And it's really what I think I'm meant to do here. So I'm currently in my second marriage, and one of the reasons my first marriage didn't work is that I felt I had to choose between my career or my family. I think if I would be chained down to an office job, I would still go out and search for something that I could do, you know, as being my own boss. Ideally, the best choice would be what I do right now, is doing the touring life and trying to combine it with family. And it feels very much right this way for me. Well, I did a special tutorial on mastering, and if you haven't seen it, just search here on YouTube, Laidback Luke mastering tutorial, and you'll find it. And also subscribe to my channel because you missed out. So since 2005, within 4 hours. Before that, it took me a very long time to finish tracks, about 2 weeks to a month. One of the things I learned from the Swedish House Mafia was take presets out of the tracks that you made before and just use those. I was always trying to make my own kick drums, make my own hi-hats, make every little sound on my own. Don't get stuck on making your own presets. It will save you a lot of time, and most of the time you'll sound better than if you do it on your own. Often in Latin American countries, and even in America, people will start talking Spanish to me and I'm like, and it's mainly because I'm a mix of Asian and European, and somehow this makes turns out to be Latino looking. And to answer your question, no hablo español. During the day, I'll make this concept for the track in my mind, which sounds I want to use, what kind of melody, and then when I get to my laptop or to my studio, it's really just a matter of making what's inside my head. I'll start with a loop, and usually it's a drop or maybe flirting with a breakdown, and I'll just loop it over and over. And what I do try is to keep this creative flow going, so not get sidetracked of like EQing hi-hats for hours or trying to tweak presets for hours. I don't know if you guys saw the vlog where I took a free dive, and basically free diving is diving into the depths without oxygen. This means you need to hold your breath. You know, I've had 2 burnouts in my life, and this I suppress on a day-to-day basis by very good breathing. And I found out that by holding my breath, all the stress came back, and it was the most scary experience I've had in many, many years. So I did what I normally never ever do, and it's give up. But I do think I will come back to it later in life. Yes, this has happened many times, and still I'm friends with a lot of fans of mine. I'm very open to always stay in touch with everyone. And actually by going back and forth with people, usually I can tell within 2 or 3 tweets how this person is. Well, it depends. Sometimes it's not. For instance, if it's a sunny day and if it's on a leash. You know you had me at Starbucks, right? But right now it's very hard for us to perform in Russia because of the renewed visa regulations. But yeah, man, I would love to come back. You know, I've had a great life so far and I wouldn't change a thing. But there was this one moment back in 2000 and I was about to sign a major deal with Virgin Records. So I needed to go to the head office in London, England, to speak to the big manager. So he asked me, "Why do you think we should sign you?" And I answered, "I just want to take over the whole world." Without saying, you know, because I have a passion for music, I love music, I want to touch a lot of people with my music, I think people can be united through music. No, it was just this one answer and he got so turned off by it, and the rest of the dinner was so awkward and this whole deal didn't go through. Back then I just got signed to Virgin the Netherlands, where I launched my Dutch career, which was amazing. And I always kind of think back, what if I had answered that question a little bit better? But it's really okay like this. And so this wraps up Ask Laidback Luke episode 2, coming straight to you from Rome. And speaking of Rome, it's time to go to the club now. There you have it. That was Rome. Thank you so much for tuning in. And so you saw we had a couple of technical difficulties tonight. Whatever happens, show must go on. Next week, San Francisco. And again, I have something special for you on the vlog. Make sure you stay tuned in here on The True Story and The Real Life.